YouTube, hello! Luck here and welcome back to the channel. We're back in Tower of Babel and I've saved the best build for last. I won't be making any more builds for the wizard because I'm now moving on to the new demon hunter that was introduced in this last update. As you can see, my demon hunter is pretty geared out already, and I've already gotten the blessing up to level 36 and I've done a lot of grinding. So we have a pretty decent setup already. All of my gear for my wizard is gone out of the stash. On my brawler, I have all the brawler legendaries and all of my wizard legendaries on here. So he's just gonna be carrying and muling for my wizard just in case I decide I want to go back to it in the future. And on my warrior, we also have another mule. He's just gonna be muling all of my gear that is switchable between every character. So that's where we're at, and let me go ahead and get into the build. Before we start, if you are enjoying my content, hype up the video, drop a sub because it's free, and gain some extra luck by becoming a channel member. We have Earth Spike, 15% chance for Earth Spike to explode, 25% of skills damage, 10% crit hit chance, and 30% crit hit damage per special attack, stacking up to 3 times and resets on basic attacks. Earth Spike stuns enemies for 1 second upon hit, with 2 plus 18 all stat gems slotted in here for extra defense, plus 50% damage to stunned enemies. Earth Spike changes to individual hits and reduces cooldown by 25%. Earth Spike increases the number of spikes, plus 100% all damage for standing in flames from fire skills for 5 seconds. All damage increased proportional to current mana up to 30%. Hits have a 3% chance to restore 1% life with a plus 12% all resistance gem slotted in as well. And we're going to be using the best weapon that I've managed to find on the wizard so far, which is this blue Colossal Slayer. It's got 100% weapon power along with the 9.3% physical damage, and we're using a physical skill, so I think this is probably the best weapon for this build. Anyways, that's it for the build. Let's get in here and see if we can make it happen. I do have auto attack turned off, by the way, so I'll be manually casting for the first couple of rounds until we get Earth Spike. But by the time we pick up Earth Spike, we won't even need to auto cast anymore, and we can just literally AFK. Honestly, I don't think I've created a more AFK build in my entire life than this one. This is just insanity. So we'll go ahead and start taking crit chance. I don't think I want to bless crit chance. Maybe I will bless crit chance, but we also have XP gain here. We're gonna bless it and take it, of course, right away. Try and get some XP. Here we go. Oh my god, super lucky. Earth Spike as the first skill, and we're only 30 seconds into the run. So now, as I said, we don't even need, nice, we'll take another Earth Spike. We don't even need to basic attack, so we can literally just stack up our specials up to 3 stacks, and that way we will be able to get 30% extra crit chance and 90% extra crit damage. Let's take some casting speed. All right, that was our third special attack. I think it should be stacked up all the way now. More XP gain, definitely 100%. Yep, love seeing that. There is a couple of downfalls to this build though. Even though it does a huge amount of damage, you can't really see, even with the, oh my god, these are both really good. We need this as a skill, but I also want to get 2 levels into XP gain. Do we take this and just hope? I think we take this. What was I saying? Okay, so we gotta step on these fire spots now. There is a couple of downsides to this build, one of them being the fact that once it gets going, you literally can't see anything in front of you, and you get like a whole bunch of, Blood Whirlwind is good for sustainability. You get like a whole bunch of dust coming up from the Earth Spikes, and it's already like happening right now, and it's super early on in the levels. We will take Fire Orb because that goes around us and it will not get any damage. On top of not being able to see once it gets going, the fact that you need, the fact that there's a stun on the skill itself as well, you don't really do that much damage unless you're like walking into enemies. We will bless projectile count unless you're walking into enemies, because it stuns the enemies in a circle around you, and it will just count the, okay, crit chance, it will just count the explosion damage and not actually the damage from the skill. So to get the most damage from this build, it's not a good idea to AFK, but if you do want to AFK and you're not really worried about the damage, then this is definitely the build for you, and I will show you later on. You can literally just stand in one area and not ever move, and you'll just survive for the entire round. We do have Swamp of the Dead. That's pretty good, especially because we have the chance to restore hits, so we'll take this. And considering I am going to be pushing damage here, I will not be AFKing for very long. Maybe only for like, I don't know, 10 to 15 seconds, just to show you what actually how crazy this build is. We will take more casting speed. Casting speed is good, especially because we don't really have the physical cooldown from the basic attacks, from the basic crits. So having that is definitely a good idea. Let's re-roll here. Nice. Earth Spike up to level 9, and I will be recasting my special attack just to be sure that it is stacked up the whole time, so we can get some mana restoration here. And also I'm gonna try and not click with my mouse. Sometimes I feel like when you click with your mouse to choose a skill, it actually does reset and count as a basic attack. I will ban Blood Whirlwind, and I think I'll hold off on the ban for Meteor Strike for now, because I do want to get more projectiles, and there is a couple of nodes that you can get that give 50% extra projectile for Molten Strike, or I guess Meteor Strike. Could take casting speed. I think projectile count is just better. It is a higher number, but it also was blessed, so maybe we would have been better to see that later on instead of casting speed, but I'm trying not to take very long. We will take attack power. Honestly, I should have blessed attack power. I think attack power and crit damage are the next two things I'm gonna bless, because I really am trying to push maximum amount of damage. I did this build as a test before, and without getting Meteor Strike, we can ban Fire Orb. Without getting Meteor Strike, it was dealing 1.8 billion damage, so I think we could possibly have a skill that deals over 2 billion damage itself, and possibly even 3 billion. We're gonna go ahead and pick up 3 levels into XP gain. That's pretty nuts. Up to level 5, and we're only 4 minutes in. Definitely like to see that. I'll take another Earth Spike level, and we're also seeing a lot of Earth Spike as well. Oh my god, this is crazy. 3 more levels under Earth Spike, already up to level 14. We're not even 4 levels in. Look at this. We are just deleting elites left and right. I will take 2 more levels up to level 16. And just to show you guys, I do have skill transparency all the way up, but other than not being able to see, which you don't really need to see, honestly, I will take attack area. That's pretty good. Apart from not being able to see with this build, I truly believe that it does deal the most damage. Pick up more radius, more pickup radius. I believe that it does the most damage and is probably the best skill in the game, which is honestly why I said this is the best for last. Let's go ahead and bless crit damage here. Make sure we're back on the correct build. We'll pick up some crit damage. The only other skill that I think would be comparable in damage would be Lightning Strike, but I really haven't been able to find many items to make it work. I don't want basic attack. We will take another level into crit chance, but I'm hoping that because we took Molten Strike and we have the boots that give 100% damage, this build will be able to pass 3 billion damage. We'll take another level into projectile count, get more projectiles, more explosions. Let's just turn into a walking nuclear explosive. I don't really want any more skills, so I will avoid that. We'll take more pickup radius. I will avoid picking up skills for as long as I can. It does make it a little difficult to see. Nice, legendary. A little difficult to see the spots on the ground for the fire. That is 100% okay because we can see them falling down. These are both crazy. I think I'll take the 4 levels into Earth Spike and just finish it off super early, get up to level 20 maxed out. That way we can get it out of the level up pool. Look at the amount of explosions coming off of this thing. This is insane. We can ban Swamp of the Dead here, pick up some casting speed. This is actually the build that I've been using to farm Chaos 20s on my Demon Hunter. There's still like one piece of gear with an affix for Earth Spike that I still don't have on the wizard, but I did manage to get it as my first legendary on the Demon Hunter, and that is plus 100% projectiles for Earth Spike, and they attack randomly. So if that was incorporated into this as well, the damage would be definitely above 3 bill. Let's see, we need one skill left. I am gonna try and get skills that don't have area damage. So maybe like our last skill could be Sanctuary or Lightning Wave. Either one of those would be good. Some duration would also be good just for the spots, the fire spots, but we take level 10 into projectile count and we finish it off and take it out of the pool. If only I could see more crit damage, as well as possibly some more levels into, okay, I don't think range is good. Let's take life regen. More levels into Molten, the Meteor Strike. I keep on forgetting what it's called. Just so we could see more meteors falling from the sky. Let's take level 7 into XP gain. Honestly, we could probably just like stand still right now and just AFK. Level 8 into XP gain. So we can just like let it stack up just for a few seconds to show you guys this is truly an AFK build. All you need is this setup and some pickup radius, and you will be good to go. We don't have any more rerolls. I don't want either of these. I guess we just take a basic attack, another level, or another legendary. I really don't want to get levels into basic attack because that's just like putting levels into a non-existent thing. But if it does avoid picking something else up that I don't want, then it honestly could be the better option. We're now up to level 9 on XP gain. Okay, let's pick up Sanctuary here. That takes all the other skills out of the level up pool. And we have attack area, which is okay, but crit damage is just better. Crit damage is what we want to see more of. Gotta try and pay attention to the meteors coming out of the sky. I don't think we need damage reduction, so we could take another level into meteors. Get a little bit closer to the 50% extra projectiles. Where are my meteor spots? There's one. Okay, let's go ahead and ban Sanctuary here. And I know I said I need more meteor strikes, but we do have 4 levels into attack area, and 4 is just way better than 2. So we'll take the 4 levels, make our explosions a little bit bigger. All right, now we can take meteor strike here, and next time we see meteor strike, I think we will ban it, if I remember. There it is. We also have our last blessing here, attack power. So we'll bless that. And yeah, up to level 9 is the next one, so I don't think I want to do that. Let's go ahead and ban this, and we'll pick up more crit damage. Oh, I forgot to switch back. That could have been bad. Alright, more crit damage, yes. Already seeing 45, 50k crits, and we've still got 10 minutes left to go with the run. Let's take even more crit damage, trying to get damage maxed out. I might even put like a exposure dampening, what do you call it, overlay on this gameplay because it is so bright. So if the game looks a little bit darker, then that is exactly what I decided to do. Okay, I saw 2 meteors fall from the sky right there. Let's get more gold gain. We stepped on a meteor spike, or a meteor spot, I'm pretty sure. Eyes to the sky for the meteors. Where are my meteors at? Hello? What the hell? I haven't seen a meteor. Okay, that was the first meteor drop in like 20 seconds. 3 more levels into attack power. Get the damage up. Get it up. I think now we're hitting like 60, 65k crits. Come on, meteors. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Is my meteors glitched? Hello? Maybe they're falling and I just can't see them because of the explosions. Let's get more casting speed. Hello, meteors. Hello. Okay, we can pick up more attack area. Meteors, where the hell are they? I'm wondering actually what is going on with the meteors. Oh, there's one that just fell. We just annihilated that elite in like less than a second. We could take some life regen here. I guess that's okay. Okay, let me just like maybe walk up. There's a meteor. Let's stand on the flames for as long as it lasts. Considering they do seem to be in not very high quantity right now. Nice, we can pick up 2 levels into crit damage and get it maxed out at level 10. I do really wish that they would tone down the explosion on this build. Let's get another level into casting speed. There's another fire spot. Let's go. 70k crits. I think I heard you can kind of hear when they drop. Let's get some more duration for the fire spots. It honestly would be kind of wild if these explosions from the earth spikes created like molten lava on the ground. Let's get more attack power, more damage. We got about a little under 7 minutes left of the run. We could do more attack power, but I think maybe duration is the better option just to have these fire spots lasting a little bit longer. I probably should have held off on banning Molten Strike for at least a bit longer. Let's see, let's do more damage reduction. I guess a level into damage reduction. I mean, technically we are getting more. We'll just keep walking into these enemies. Okay, we can get another level into attack power. That's more damage. Finally, a fire spot. Thank you. Okay, we do have a lot of density coming up. Let's get some more gold gain. Nice. I don't know if it's worth it to stand still just because I don't know if like running into enemies is causing the meteors to not drop as often. But we are up to, let's take some more casting speed. We are up to about 80k crits on Earth Spike. You see how fast that elite went down? That was insane. Let's get another level up to 70% extra all damage. Where are my fire spots at? There's one. All right, level 9 into attack power. Almost finishing off that one. Damn, it is so hard to see these. Let's get some more mana restoration. I'm literally having to squint right now. I'm also listening for the meteor strike fall noise. Okay, finishing off attack power at level 10. Nice. Now we're hitting 75k crits without the fire spots. Wait, there's one right here. Catch it, catch it. I think we got it. Let's get more gold gain. Sure. There's another one here. Did we catch it? You guys think we got that fire spot? I don't know. 2 more right here. I definitely saw those. More gold gain. Sure. I think they're in this area. But I have no idea. Let's get some more attack area. Movement speed. Possibly would have been a good option to take that right there. More crit chance. Okay, I am hearing them fall. But I guess I'm just not seeing them. There's one. Nice. Let's get some more duration. 116k crit. That was crazy. More casting speed. Hopefully that helps the meteors come down faster. There's one right there. I don't think we make it. Oh, I think we barely just made it. Now we got these exploders. Okay, level 10 into casting speed. Nice. I think there's a fire spot right there. Was that an elite? I don't think that was an elite. Okay, we'll get more duration for the fire spots. Jesus. Some movement speed. Pick up some movement. Okay, I think there's one right here. There is definitely a fire spot here. I saw it drop with my own eyes. Let's get... I guess we'll get some range. Don't think range is going to help us very much. But we got 2 minutes left. Some more range. There's a fire spot in this area right here. We can take more crit chance. That was a magnet. Okay, nice. Let's get more gold gain. Okay, I think there was one that dropped right here. We'll keep moving to the right. Nice. There's a flame spot here. Let's get some more duration. More flame spots right here. Yes, dude. Love it. Love it. Increase my damage. We will pick up attack area into level 10. That's another skill maxed out and taken out of the level up pool. We do only have about 3 levels left. Fire spot. There we go. Let's dance on it a little bit. Let's get some more crit chance. I think we're pretty much maxed out on crit. Here is another elite that is instantly dead. I guess we take magic item find. It's fine. Get the fire spot. Get the fire spot right here. And I'll show you guys what I mean by the fact that they just get stunned and they don't actually take the full damage. Movement speed. So if we just stand still right here for a couple seconds, they'll stack up and you can see the damage numbers are a little bit lower than they would be if we were running into them. So AFK, not good for damage pushing, but it is good for farming. I'll take this fire spot. Yes. Okay. Let's head back here. Nice, more fire. 30 seconds left in the run. Push it, push it. Come on, fire. I think there's a fire spot right here we just hit. There's definitely one right here. Nice. Oh my god, this is crazy. Keep going all the way to the end. 8 seconds left. Oh man. Yeah, this build is definitely the best build in the game. From a personal perspective, I think that is the case. Honestly, we could have done way more damage if we had... Yeah, I think if we had more meteors falling. I don't know if it was glitching or what happens, but yeah. This build is crazy good, and this is the build that I've been using to farm Chaos level 20 dungeons on the new Demon Hunter. So that is where we're gonna call it for this episode. If you did enjoy, leave a like, drop a sub because it's free. Don't forget to hype the video, and before you go, gain some extra luck for the month along with early access to videos and special videos by becoming a channel member. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.